lost in the noise, seeking the light. Echoes of ages, shining so bright. Welcome to ancient wisdom, stories anew. Wisdom for me and wisdom for you.
He chose silver over gold, the hidden strategy of a genius fool. In an ancient town nestled among the hills of Judea, where the wisdom of the holy law was the very breath of life, there lived a respected elder named Matthias. He was a judge in the city gates, known for his keen discernment and his adherence to righteous ways. His trusted friend and counselor was Jonah, a scribe, a man whose days were spent in the study of sacred texts and whose counsel was valued for its clarity and piety. Yet, this close bond sometimes drew the silent notice of others who vied for the elder's ear. One Sabbath afternoon, as they sat discussing matters of the community, Matthias turned to Jonah with a troubled brow. "Jonah, my brother," he began, his voice low, "your devotion and understanding are a blessing to us all. Yet I confess, your son, young Ethan, he appears to walk a simpler path, perhaps lacking the sharpness of mind that leads to true insight." Jonah's heart grew heavy. "My dear Matthias," he replied, choosing his words with care, "what actions of my son have led your discerning eye to this conclusion?" A faint smile touched Matthias's lips. "Each market day," he explained, "when I distribute alms and speak with the people, Ethan is present. And I, wishing to test the lad's understanding, offer him a choice. In one hand, a gleaming gold coin, and in the other, a silver coin. Choose, Ethan, I say, which has the greater claim to value." And each time, without fail, he reaches for the silver coin, to the quiet amusement of those who gather around. It confirms, alas, a certain simplicity. The veiled amusement in the elder's tone, though not unkind, pained Jonah. That evening he called Ethan to his side. "My son," he said gently, "when Elder Matthias offers you a choice between gold and silver, why do you consistently choose the lesser metal? Do you not understand that gold holds many times the worth of silver?" Ethan looked at his father, his expression earnest. "Father," he said, "come with me." He led Jonah to a small alcove where he kept his few possessions and drew forth a well-worn leather pouch, heavy for its size. He poured its contents onto the table, a cascade of silver coins. Jonah's eyes widened. "Ethan, how came you by such a sum?" "These are the coins from Elder Matthias, Father," Ethan replied. "Each market day he finds pleasure in his small test, and the onlookers their moment of lightheartedness. Were I to choose the gold coin, proclaiming its obvious worth, his game would end, and with it his daily gift. He seeks not to enrich me greatly in an instant, but to affirm his own perception. So I allow him this satisfaction. In return, I receive a silver coin. Is it not written, 'A continual dropping wears away a stone'? These silver pieces, small as they are, build a store of value over time. One gold coin would be a fleeting gain, but this stream of silver, born of humility and patience, allows for steady provision without disturbing the order of things or causing the elder to feel his generosity misplaced or his wisdom challenged by a youth." A profound understanding dawned in Jonah's heart, chasing away his earlier disquiet. He saw in his son not a lack of cleverness, but a deep and practical wisdom, a true understanding rooted in the perception of human nature and the patient ways of the world, much like the wisdom extolled by the sages. It was the wisdom to know when to be silent, when to appear unassuming, and how to let true worth accumulate without fanfare. "My son," Jonah said, placing a hand on Ethan's shoulder, his voice filled with a new respect. "Your understanding is not the clamorous pronouncement of the marketplace, but the quiet insight that the Almighty grants to the humble of spirit. You have taught me that true discernment sees beyond the gleam of gold to the enduring value of steady, quiet growth. And so, it is often the case that the deepest currents of wisdom flow silently, unnoticed by those who seek only the spectacular. For in the eyes of the Eternal, a patient heart and a humble spirit that builds with quiet integrity often outweigh the fleeting brilliance that seeks only to dazzle. The world may rush to judgment, but true understanding, like a hidden spring, nourishes enduringly from below."